Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is KDK Keel Dyken here with a very important update. So, as you guys all know, we've been locked down for a very long time, and a lot of events have been canceled for this year. They were canceled last year, but there's some good news on the horizon. So, as you guys all know, I've had a thirst for playing pinball for quite some time, and a few weeks ago, I was at Captain's Arcade Showroom in Anaheim, California. Now, that place is in no comparison to the Museum of Pinball. As you guys know, this is the same place that hosts Arcade Expo. I was at Arcade Expo 4.0 back in 2018. That's where I met Richie Knuckles, a lot of other guys there. The guy who owns this is named John Weeks. This is his personal playroom, as you guys can see. It's a very great experience. They have pinballs of all, excuse me, they have pinballs of all shapes and sizes, even going back to, I think it was the 60s or the 40s or even the 50s. They have pinballs from every generation. I believe they have 1,000 pins there. But the reason why I wanted to shed light on this situation is because on Saturday, April 24th, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., you get 12 hours of exclusive pinball playing at Museum of Pinball in Banning, California. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of where Banning, California is, it is south of Ontario and it is north of San Diego. I would encourage all of you to dress in shorts because it gets hot in here. All right, I was there in March 2018 when it was really cold outside. In fact, sometimes it snows in the area, so it was really cold outside. You had to wrap up, but inside, man, it felt like you could wear a bathing suit and still be fine. But obviously, the weather is going to be a little bit different because April and so forth, but dress appropriately. Now, the other thing is if you do want to plan on staying the night, they do have a Holiday Inn or something a couple of blocks from this facility. This used to be an old NASA hangar. If you guys go back and watch my previous video, I do have some shots of it from the outside. But again, this area is only open for 12 hours and it's only pinball. They do have an arcade side, so this is not Arcade Expo. So that side obviously will be blocked off. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here it is. Here's the address: 700 South Hathaway Street, Banning, California, and it costs $85 to $150 per person. Now, from my understanding, John Weeks, if you guys read the comments down here, they didn't want to do a GoFundMe or anything. This place is only open 3 times a year. And I know a number of the techs there who help work on these facilities. You guys know here's Captain's Auction Warehouse. They attend here as well, but unfortunately they're not able to attend. But additionally to that, this place is only open 3 times a year. And honestly, I've messaged and requested, like, hey, can you guys open it up for a few minutes so I can play dialed in? That's just how much I love that pinball machine and love this place. It is a drive, so if you are located in Los Angeles or any other place north of Banning, it's a hike. I mean, it is dry, but I'm telling you, it's well worth it. Now I know the price is kind of pricey this year because typically Arcade Expo is about 10 to 15 bucks, I think, per person. But keep in mind, right now, as far as I know, tickets are halfway sold out. And so it is for a good cause. They didn't want to do a GoFundMe or anything. Trust me, it's definitely well worth it. $85 to $150 per person. And if you have kids, family members, I know a lot of you right now are into arcade one-up, pinball, at games pinball. But if you want to experience the authentic thing that V-Pin cannot replace, I'm telling you, it's a once in a lifetime experience. If you've never gone or really never plan again on playing a real pinball machine, this price is definitely worth the experience. So here you have it's limited to 25% building capacity per experience, unlimited play on over 500 pinball machines at the world famous Museum of Pinball. Entry fee is $150 for adult, $85 per child, 9 to 15 years old, 8 and under get in free. That's not too bad. Face coverings required. Gloves are encouraged and available with experience purchase. Hand sanitizing stations, available. No refunds. All sales are final. The arcade and video game side will not be open. Again, Check out my arcade video. It's called Arcade Expo 4.0. I'll leave a link in the description for that. Or actually, I'll put it to the end of this video if you guys want to see it. I also met, this is where I met Richie Knuckles. This is also where I met Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe and I think, what's the guy's name? Lakeman. I think his name is Robbie Lakeman. He was the world uh, champion at the time, I believe, for Donkey Kong. That's where I met all these guys. So this is John Weeks. This is his personal playroom. So make sure you support. Make sure you like the page. Make sure you buy up all the tickets. Express your gratitude for him opening up this place because again, this is usually open, I believe, March, October, and I can't think of the other time that when it's normally open. So, due to COVID in California, they are making this available for the public, which is a great thing to do. You guys will love it. Trust me. Take my word for it. You won't have any regrets about it. They do have Dialed In there, as far as I know. They have. I'm not sure if they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They may have it there. I know they have a lot of the Jersey Jack tables as far as what's the name of that game? Pirates of the Caribbean. That's another one of my favorites. But all around experience. Make sure you make friends with the text there. It's definitely a great place or a great time to be there. Now, normally they have food on the outside, food where they serve there. Remember, this was an old NASA hangar facility. And so they normally do. I'm not sure if they are now. Make sure you guys check with the right personnel, but they may also offer food there, like hot dogs and things like that. Great experience. Definitely something you guys want to be around. If you listen to my arcade mix soundtrack, I took a lot of the live video from that to create that ambient arcade video game experience when I was there at the Museum of Pinball. So again, tickets are $85, $150 per person, $85 to $150 per person. It lasts from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, located in Banning, California. That is a hike. So again, if you are near Thousand Oaks, LA, it's about a good maybe 2.5 hour drive. Really isn't a lot of traffic, but it's a really good experience there. Again, check my video if you guys want to see some of the video walkthroughs as well as some of the other footages there. But they have all the top of the line pins there that I can personally think of. They have the world's largest pinball. I'm not sure if Zen Studios is going to be there. I do know when I was there last time, they were a vendor showing off the official Pinball FX3 Zen Studios, 42-inch touchscreen arcade or pinball machine. But again, I'm not sure if that was something that was always there or just the representatives, just something they decided to bring. But yeah, it's a definitely life-changing, life-enjoyable, memorable experience, and you guys will all enjoy it. Especially if you guys are already in the arcade one-up and at games and everything else they're putting out so far. So just wanted to make this a quick, important announcement. Let's go ahead and support John Weeks in his endeavor. We definitely want to make sure that we give thanks and credit to people in the community that's making these opportunities available. It's when I was there, I was like, yeah, I walked around, I played a lot of games, and I definitely wanted to experience it. And it was a hike for me because I did stay the night there at one of the hotels and stuff. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'll come to this again, man. It was a drive, a lot of work. I was there all day. But the following year, I was like, man, I miss it. I missed that experience. And then, of course, when COVID hit, I was like, crap, yeah, it sucked because, you don't want to take places like this for granted. So go out there, support Museum of Pinball Experience. Hopefully by the end of this week, all their tickets will be sold out. So again, shout out to John Weeks and then also Richie Knuckles. If you guys love video games, this is the place to go. This is Keo Dyken. Just wanted to give everyone in the community a quick heads up. Make sure you don't miss out on an event like this because you don't know when it's going to happen again. And I don't know if it's going to be open in October. We'll just have to see. So if you guys have any questions at all, leave a comment in the description or in the video below. If you want to get some insight about how you should dress or where you should possibly stay, I can hook you up and let you guys know what's up and up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Keo Dyken. Later.